Like, I think that's my character and my personality. When I started something, I have to be prior than everybody else.
Las opiniones expresadas en este contenido son de exclusiva responsabilidad del autor y no representan, bajo ninguna circunstancia, la opinión de Café Etrusca, el mundo del café, los hosts, ni de producción de este programa.
Hola amigos del café, pues estamos en nuestro programa Travesías del Sabor y es un gusto saludar. Hola Arturo, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás?
Hola, ¿qué tal? Muy buenos días, Paloma.
Hola, tenemos un gran invitado que ahorita lo vamos a presentar, Chale.
Hola.
Y bueno, tenemos a nuestro máster.
Hola a todos, Héctor García, un gusto sobre todo con este panel tan profesional. Buenos días.
Oigan amigos, pues hoy tenemos un gran invitado y bueno, pues se trata del campeón internacional o mundial del 2015 de Arte, Latte. Y bueno, pues él se llama Caleb Cha. Y bueno, pues él nos va a hablar un poco de su trayectoria, cómo es que hoy ya es juez a nivel internacional, ha competido pues en varias competencias y bueno, ya nos contará parte de su vida. Hoy en día pues él también tiene su cafetería y su tostaduría. Y bueno, ¿cómo te trata México? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Te gusta México, Caleb?
How are you, Caleb? Did you like Mexico?
So far, so good. Very, very good. I'm very, very satisfied with this trip, and thank you very much for having me here.
Oye, cuéntanos un poco de tu vida, de cómo te iniciaste en el café para que te conozca nuestro público.
Most of us, Caleb, we want to know you better. So, who is Caleb? Where you live? Where you do? And how was your history?
Okay. Yeah. Hello, my name is Caleb. I came from Australia, Melbourne. I started coffee from 2008 in Melbourne, and I won the World Latte Championship in 2015. After that, I opened my own cafe named Tone Coffee, and I work as a roaster and a trainer, and now I'm owning two cafes, one cafe, one roastery. Now consulting all the stuff. So yeah, that's me. Thank you.
Caleb, tell us, before you were in coffee, what were you doing?
I was in Korea. Yes, I was in Korea. I lived my life like any other Koreans. Like you graduate school and you get a job and you go to military and something like that. So I lived my whole life like that. And when I turned up of my age of 29, I talked to myself, no, maybe I should change something. I can't live like this anymore. So in my age 29, I flew to Australia, Melbourne.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so all started from there.
And then when you get to Australia, you got into coffee immediately?
No, actually, I haven't had any experience in coffee industry, or I didn't even drink coffee.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to work in a Korean restaurant for 6 months. And then after that, I changed my career. I challenged to the coffee industry because I found Melbourne was coffee capital. So maybe I should do the coffee. So that was the start.
And did you took some training, or you went to start working in a coffee shop?
As I didn't know anything about coffee, I had to learn from the school. It's called William Angliss, one of the famous school in Melbourne. I had to take a course, the basic barista course and advanced barista course. Yeah. So I put all my money in. I had no choice, but I just did it.
I'm sorry. How did you discover your extraordinary talent in latte art?
Oh, that's a good question. I always wanted to do better than anybody else. Like, I think that's my character and my personality. When I started something, I have to be prior than everybody else. So after I got a job as a barista, my senior baristas and head baristas and managers, they all do rosettas beautifully. So, but I couldn't do it. And that triggered my competition feeling. So I want to beat that rosetta, practice, practice, practice. And then one day I was able to make beautiful rosetta. So yes, maybe I can do it too. And then one day owner told me, can you do this too? He showed me some photo and I practiced a few days and I did it. But that was one of the world champions pattern in 2009. So, oh my God, maybe I can do the world champion too.
Figure it was?
Pardon?
Which figure it was?
There was like triple Rosetta.
Okay.
Yeah. The multiple Rosettas there. Yeah.
Para todos los baristas, ¿cómo es que cuál fue tu rutina, tu plan de trabajo para convertirte en el ganador a nivel mundial?
What was your plan to train to become a barista champion?
Going to the worlds?
Yes, but not before we can talk about getting into the nationals.
The nationals. Oh, well, so before 2015, so latte art patterns were pretty much, I wouldn't say simple, but pretty much they have a form in there. So rosetta, tulips, and some swans. So it was very, very typically formed in latte art, but I wanted to break it. I wanted to create something really new. So my majority job was to create something really cool. That was the caffeinated zebra. Once I discovered that pattern and I showed all my friends and stuff, they were like, oh, that's a zebra. So they can identify immediately.
Yeah.
So, oh, maybe this works for the worlds or nationals. So I did it and then I won.
That was in the nationals.
The nationals, yes.
Okay.
Y bueno, pues vámonos al primer corte con innovación.
El día de hoy nos enfocaremos especialmente con el crème brûlée, pero puedes encontrar muchas bases que, repito, están principalmente pensadas para simplemente agregar una parte líquida, la prepares, la almacenes y listo. Hablaremos de algunos tips que te pueden funcionar muy bien para que tengas un foam ideal, como lo es pensando en las cremas, como este es el caso. Primero, la receta que necesitamos llevar a cabo es 1:4, es decir, tú tendrías que pensar principalmente a partir de 100 mililitros cuántos mililitros vas a preparar para la jornada del día. Es decir, que llegaríamos a nuestro concepto, a nuestro negocio, y tendrás que hacer, si es un negocio de bubble tea, pues tus concentraditos de té, tu tapioca y tu foam o las cremas que vayas a hacer para el resto de la jornada del día. Entonces, si hacemos una relación 1:4, y a lo mejor yo en los siguientes ejercicios prepararé solamente 200 mililitros, divido 200 entre 4, entonces utilizaría 50 gramos de este polvo. Si a lo mejor tú quieres utilizar algún otro insumo que tú trabajas en la barra y darle un segundo más usos, por ejemplo, los polvos de chill out como cappuccino, chocolate, que es una base en polvo para hacer frappés, también puedes convertirlas en foams, pero eso lo veremos en episodios más adelante. Entonces, ya sé que es mi relación 1:4, ya tengo mi sabor crème brûlée a llevar a cabo, y ahora ¿qué me falta? ¿Cómo lo voy a diluir? Lo puedo diluir o hacer la preparación, con agua, leche o una crema base, esta cremita que se utiliza para hacer en el sifón crema batida. De preferencia y como consejo que sea una base vegetal, pues si no sería un foam muy grasoso. Cualquiera de estos tres elementos como agua, leche o crema para batir tiene que estar frío. Entonces ya tienes tus 200 mililitros de crema o agua o leche que esté completamente fría. Y la preparación la puedes hacer a través de un batidor, que lo veremos más adelante, o un mejor uso para que prepares mayor crema por volumen, por litros, pues sería una licuadora multifuncional, que tengas un vaso especial para hacer cremas o foams. Haces tu preparación y lo ideal, otro consejo más, es que lo almacenes en refrigeración antes de usarlo por lo menos una hora antes, ¿no? Si a lo mejor tu apertura es a las 10, empiezas a hacer tus cremitas como a las 9, la tapioca y otros elementos que requieras para la jornada del día. Entonces, después de las 10 que ya aperturaste, pues ya tienes un foam muy bien preparado y refrigerado. Ahora bien, nos puede durar algunos días más en refrigeración, unos 5 o 6 días, pero pues sería un elemento muy amigable para que estés usando continuamente y lejos de almacenarla, pues hagas ciertas preparaciones.
Amigos, pues estamos de regreso y estamos con la entrevista de el ganador internacional o mundial de Arte Latte 2015, Caleb Cha. Y bueno, pues, a ver, ¿no? ¿Qué cafecito nos va a regalar Fernando? Fernando, pásale. Muchas gracias.
Hi Caleb. Hi everyone. And this coffee is from Barista Chan. This coffee is a wash process. It has a medium body. It has acidity medium and citric. The profile is hazelnut, chocolate, green apple, and caramel. This is from Barista Champ, and this is a coffee from the producer Javier Galvan. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you. Thank you, Fernando.
Gracias, mi amado.
To continue with that, Caleb, what's your advice for baristas looking to enter coffee competition?
Well, I understand many of baristas who want to start competing. They want to know how and when, where. They always think, I'm not ready yet, I'm not ready. But my recommendation is please just register first and then think later. Because once you think you're ready, that means everyone is ready too. So please don't hesitate. Just go into the competition and you learn from that competition, because you learn so much and you'll grow your techniques by preparing the competitions. So if you don't enter that, you can't grow. So yeah, just give it a go.
Easily.
After finishing the nationals, how long did you wait to get into the international competition?
I only had 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, after the national. So I was running out of time. I didn't have much time to change the patterns and everything. So yeah, it was pretty tight.
So how did you feel to get into the international competition and to see the level of all the international competitors?
Yes. Back then, 2015, there were what I would call Star Wars. All the famous international baristas, national champions compete against each other in the world. I competed in Sweden, Gothenburg, but very, very strong names competed in that period. So I was very nervous, but I try not to be too much nervous because that doesn't help to the competition.
And now you get to the finals, and what were you thinking when you got to the finals? And there's only 6 competitors.
It was unreal. When I passed through the semifinal, I was like, because I think that was my limit. Well, I dreamed about world champion, but realistically, okay, can I go through the final? I wasn't sure. But after the semifinals, when my name was announced for the finalist, yeah, there was a dream itself. I was just feel like just floating on the cloud. Wow, finalist. Oh my goodness.
And you were like your first competition in the nationals, and your first competition also in the international.
It was the second competition for national,
Okay.
but the first for the world.
Okay.
Amazing.
Yes.
I was very lucky.
¿Cómo ves, Caleb, la inteligencia artificial ahora en el arte latte? ¿Positiva o negativa?
How do you see now artificial intelligence now getting into the competition or in the latte art?
This, well, very heavy question. But let me clear. The latte art is a pure creation area. I think only human can be creative in latte art because sometimes artificial intelligence shows some faults, some errors in the system. I'm saying that so only humans can create new things in latte art. Also, that's the power of the human creation. So I still think it's slightly negative.
Yeah. Tell us more about you are owner of the coffee shop, roaster coffee shop called
Horn Coffee.
Tom. Tell us more about the project because
Yes.
it's recently, no?
Yes, it's been 2 years.
Okay.
I opened in 2023 in Melbourne. It's called Paran area. It was in the middle of nowhere. I was a little bit scared, but I was sure that I can do the best. And then in 2 years, I opened another one in North Melbourne, which is a roastery because I roast for myself. It's very fast growing, and customers and all the friends, they support very much, and the business is very successful. And also because I think we have a signature beverage called Tiger Bomb. Tiger Bomb is iced beverage, milk, cream, and espresso, and the orange zest on top.
I see.
It's very refreshing signature beverage, so everyone loves it. That helps us to grow that faster.
Why? Because in this area is hot weather or no?
Area.
Yeah, in the place the weather is hot or not to create a refreshing beverage.
The area is
Yeah, the location.
In Melbourne,
in Melbourne.
it's
So currently the Melbourne market is extremely expanding in the signature beverage.
Okay.
Yeah. So the coffee itself, it's very, very competitive. They're already very big roasteries. They're manipulating not manipulating. They are already there. They're very big names. But from the few years ago, the signature beverage is going very, very popular. So when I opened the Ton Cafe, I always wanted to have the signature beverage on top of the main menus. So I think that Australians really love it because they never experienced that sort of coffee before. And then I introduced it and they were like, what is this? It's a Tiger Bomb, this and that. They tasted it and they shared their experience in social media, and they've gone viral to the Australian market and the Asian market. So both they're like uploading videos. This is crazy. It's the taste of Tiger Bomb. And then, yeah, we had like...
Create a competition between each other.
Yeah.
Talebi, we talk about after winning the championship, how your life changed in professionally and also in the way you were thinking and developing another part of yourself as a professionally.
That competition changed my whole life. Well, I was one of the baristas like everybody else. I don't mean I was superior than the others, but I was just one of the normal baristas who works in the cafe. But after that competition, won the worlds, and interviews, magazines, and thousands of requests that from that moment, I felt like I became somebody else, like a big shot. I couldn't even believe a person's life can be changed like that way. So personally, I was very, very humble and appreciate to have me invitations from all around the world. And also personally, I was very, very appreciate to share my knowledge and share my experiences during the master classes or any other consults. So that is life-changing opportunity. Yeah.
Bueno, pues amigos, muchas gracias. Vamos al segundo corte y bueno, vamos con ¿qué? Preparación y técnicas del café.
Acá tenemos entonces los 200 mililitros que van directos a la licuadora. Igual puedes pesar los 200 mililitros, pues el vasito viene graduado por acá en tazas y por la parte trasera en mililitros, si te es más práctica esta función. Nuestros 50 gramos, pero porque fue 200 entre 4 para hacer solo estos 200 mililitros de crema, que resultan los 50 gramos de este polvo. Y ahora sí, como ya elegimos la función, activamos el equipo y esperamos a que solito automáticamente este se detenga. Podríamos observar al interior cómo es el ciclo de trabajo. Bien, como lo observamos, en menos de 1 minuto preparamos esta cantidad. Si tú pones medio litro sería el mismo tiempo porque finalmente los factores no los estás alterando. Por eso estos equipos mucho más versátiles te ayudan a una operación por volumen más alta y no estás haciendo pequeñas dosis. Vamos a recibirlo. Vemos por acá la consistencia bastante espesa. Con una cucharita larga, de preferencia pues te apoyes, ¿no?, a recibir toda la cantidad que se obtuvo como resultado. Y bien, esta pequeña cantidad que preparamos o el volumen que tú vayas a decidir preparar, pues hay que llevarlo a refrigeración para que por lo menos en 1 hora pase, agarre mejor consistencia en frío y puedas empezar a usarlo. Vamos a llevarlo al refrigerador. Bien, segunda parte, ¿cómo utilizarlo? Pues normalmente, como lo hablábamos al inicio durante la presentación de este tema, lo utilizaríamos como para hacer bebidas frías, bubble tea o frappés también. Puede ser a base de té, puede ser a base de algún otro sabor dulce o incluso con café. El sabor es muy rico. Haremos una bebida que es muy famosa en redes, se hace viral muy rápido, el taro brûlé, ¿no? Necesitamos una base en polvo para hacer frappés, bebidas frías o latte de taro. Recordemos que el rendimiento de nuestras bases en polvo de chill out van 50 gramos por cada 480 mililitros final si el frappé va solo. Por ahora va con crème brûlée más taro. Si le ponemos los 50 gramos sería una bebida bastante dulce porque todavía agregamos azúcar para caramelizar, por lo que lo bajaremos a 40 gramos únicamente. Por acá tenemos 6 onzas o bien 180 mililitros de leche. Agregaremos 2 cucharaditas de esta base en polvo, que es también una base de recién lanzamiento, taro sin azúcar, con el mismo sabor auténtico que tiene esta basecita en polvo. Y agregamos líquido, polvo y hielo al final. Cambiamos el vaso, ahora utilizaremos un vaso para frappés. Entonces bajamos hasta la opción de speed o frappé y activamos. Parte 3. Empezaremos a armar la bebida. Puedes utilizar perlas exclusivas, jellies, tapioca, cristal boba o estas perlitas de chill out pop que son de brown sugar, azúcar morena, un sabor muy similar a las perlitas de tapioca. Bien, puede no llevar alguno de estos elementos si es que tú así lo quieres. Entonces, con ayuda de una cucharita y nuestro crème brûlée, que vamos a ir por él al refrigerador, pues ya pasó por lo menos 1 hora y tengo una consistencia mucho más firme. Vamos por él. Bien, como observamos, ya está fría y tiene una consistencia bastante firme. Bien, podríamos agregar el foam solo en la parte superior después de agregar el frappé, pero lo que buscamos por ahora es tener un color un poquito más llamativo entre la mezcla y el morado y el amarillo. Bien, el morado pues de nuestro frappé de taro. Puedes utilizar tu batidor también si es que cuentas con uno de él para darle una vista completamente diferente. Agregamos el frappé de taro con cuidado. Dejamos una pequeña parte para colocar el foam. Ahí creo que es muy demasiado. Al final solo entra dentro de la misma categoría de los toppings, ¿no? Entonces vamos a agregar el foam, acomodándolo de una manera que no se caiga, se mantenga estable. Entonces, en caso tú lo desees, un poquito de azúcar morena y uso del arito para evitar algún accidente y empezamos a caramelizar. Bien, como vemos es una bebida bastante llamativa respecto al color. Vemos la parte superior sobre esta costra que se observa, ¿no? Bien conocemos que pues el postre tradicional francés pues se forma esta costrita. Entonces bien observamos esta caramelización del azúcar con ayuda del torch y el aro para evitar ocurra algún accidente. Y como tradicionalmente pues es pegarle, ¿no? Mira qué rico se ve. Y bien, ya utilizamos un popote especial.
Bueno, pues seguimos con nuestro campeón, Caleb. Pues adelante, Héctor.
Caleb, to continue, because we want to know you more, that what happened when you decide after leave your job in a coffee shop before to start in thinking about the open your own coffee shop?
After the Worlds, I was thinking about having my own shop, of course. But I was working at a cafe at the time. I had to think. But because of my visa, I didn't have the visa in Australia. And I had a good chance to apply for the permanent residency as a world champion representing Australia. So Australian government accepted me as a permanent residency. So that was a really, really great chance for me to have my own business.
Was easy to this step to obtain the visa or not?
Before I was on the employer sponsorship, that ended in very soon. So I was looking for another type of visa. So I just gave it a go. Maybe I should just apply for the permanent residency with this world champion title. Let's see how I can do or not. And then government was like, okay. So that was huge change.
Yeah.
Actualmente, pues tienes tu cafetería y tostaduría. ¿Sigues atendiéndola, sirviendo cafés de vez en cuando o no?
And now that you have your coffee shop, still you are doing coffees, or what do you do?
But you have time.
Yes, it's still early stage. So sometimes I jump on the bar work with other baristas there, because I still can many things. I still have many things to teach them, how to steam properly, pour properly, but mostly I let them manage that rush. But when I found the moment that I have to be involved, I jump in and everyone is like, "Oh, Caleb is here. Come." And then they looked at the steam and then pouring. Yeah. So
Whenever it's different.
yeah. Yeah. And then after I pour the tulips and the rosettas, and their facial reactions very funny. They're like,
Amazing. Amazing. So crazy.
Caleb, how easy or difficult was to open your first coffee shop?
how easy?
How easy or difficult?
How difficult? Oh, yes. So it was very difficult. In financially, of course. But I think I was very lucky to have that space. I've been receiving the email from the real estate agent, whether if there's a good spot, then they let me know. And I found the email. There's a very good looking photo. So I inspected and then I get there. I loved it. Just signed the list immediately. But financially, I wasn't ready at all. So that was a very big problem. After I paid for the deposits, I didn't have any money. So after I received the key, that was a very crazy moment. I got the key, but I have no money to do the fit outs and machines and everything. That's crazy moment. Yeah.
And what did you do? Ask money to your parents?
Well, I had to ask my friends, and yeah, it's just like $100 and $7.
Sometimes similar.
Yeah. Everyone has a probably same experience. Like, had to ask for a bit, little bit, and then finally I was able to finish the fit outs and machines. I was supported by the machine company,
Okay.
so that was the easier part for me.
Totally. I have two questions, Caleb. The first one is, when you was the winner, you competed with a semi-automatic machine. Now, recently, when the WCC decided to change and introduce the super automatic machine, what do you think?
Well, it's a big change, I think, because previously in the rules, the baristas are evaluated by the visuals and the technicals as well. But the big change is no more technicals and just visuals. But I think I understand, because the main factor of the latte art competition is just visual. So it's more efficiently focused on the visual, and also due to the technicals not needed, so the automatic machine can pull the shots and steam the milk. So it's kind of a revolutionary change to the World Latte Art Championship. So I judged in Germany. No, where was it? Copenhagen.
In Copenhagen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I experienced that machine, and that was like, wow.
Yeah. Was the same to me.
Totally different. Wow. Yes. So it'll be very, very beneficial for the competitors to compete much more easier.
Yeah.
And your vision about now using different kinds of milk, how do you see that it's more difficult, or is how it becomes?
Especially alternative dairy milk is basically, it's I think it's slightly difficult than cow's milk. But oat milk, it's much easier than the other alternative milk. As in Australian market, it's more than 20% increased in oat milk consumers. As so it's more like in the competitions, this kind of alternative dairy milk can be introduced in the competition scene as well. As also, I heard the South Korea, they use the oat milk competition for the nationals. So which is, pretty much fascinating. In Australia, we also do the free pours with that oat milk. So it's like slightly changing as the generations changing. I think introducing new elements and new alternative dairy milk into the latte art competition can be really fascinating.
Yeah.
Bueno, pues vamos a nuestra siguiente sección. es el ¿sabías qué?
Vamos.
¿Sabías que el sabor crème brûlée, ese clásico postre francés con su mezcla de vainilla y caramelo, ahora puede convertirse en la estrella de tus bebidas? Hoy descubriremos los secretos detrás del Chilled Mix Crème Brûlée de Café Etrusca, un insumo que está revolucionando la forma de preparar postres y bebidas en cafeterías. El crème brûlée es un postre francés que significa literalmente crema quemada. Su contraste entre la suavidad de la crema y el crujido del caramelo inspiró este mix en polvo que captura su esencia para bebidas modernas. El Chilled Mix Crème Brûlée es una base en polvo sabor postre francés. Su fórmula está pensada para crear bebidas con una textura cremosa y esponjosa, perfecta para frappés, malteadas, postres y decoración de repostería. Lo increíble es que con un solo producto puedes dar cuerpo, estructura y un sabor irresistible a tus preparaciones. ¿Sabías que este mix no solo es para bebidas frías? Hack número 1. Úsalo como base para espumar y servirlo como fond decorativo en tus bebidas. Hack número 2. Úsalo como base para cremas batidas aromatizadas. Hack número 3. Mézclalo con café espresso para un latte estilo postre gourmet. Hack número 4. Úsalo en repostería para rellenos y mousses ligeros. Hack número 5. Agrégalo a malteadas para un toque sofisticado sin esfuerzo. El sabor crème brûlée ofrece una combinación sofisticada de notas de caramelo tostado, crema y un toque de vainilla, tradicionalmente asociado con la repostería gourmet, que conecta lo clásico con lo innovador, en cafeterías, coctelería y mixología sin alcohol. Aplicaciones en bebidas, cafetería y espresso bar, ideal para lattes, cappuccinos y frappés, aportando un toque gourmet con valor agregado en bebidas clásicas. Bebidas frías y malteadas. Se integra perfectamente en milkshakes, smoothies o bebidas con leche vegetal, manteniendo su cremosidad. Mixología y mocktails. Aporta complejidad en cócteles, tanto con alcohol como sin él, creando una sensación aterciopelada y elegante. El sabor crème brûlée no solo se limita a la repostería o al café, puede convertirse en un sabor puente para menús de temporada. En otoño combinado con especias, en verano con frutas frescas o en propuestas premium junto a destilados. El postre francés convertido en bebida. Innovación, practicidad y un sabor que conquista. Así que la próxima vez que escuches crème brûlée, recuerda que no solo es un postre, también puede ser la inspiración para tu próxima bebida estrella. Chilled Mix Crème Brûlée, de Café Etrusca. Innovación que se disfruta.
Pues algo que te quería preguntar es, ¿cómo ves las competencias nacionales e internacionales de arte latte?
Sorry, how do you see the future of the national and international competition?
It's very hard to predict the future, but from the previous to now, I can see they're technically improved in the competition, and more competitors should be prepared in the ideas. Because all the technical parts, like the machines and grinders, they were there, and they're also technically improved, so they will help the baristas' performance. So all the competitors should be prepared by the ideas of the competition, and also the patterns, even how you prepare. So you don't really have to set up the machines because it's already set there. So I think now it's really, really more focused on the patterns and designs and the stories behind how you would like to introduce your patterns to the judges, convincing the judges, more engaging to the judges. I think that will be the thing. And in terms of the design, currently the animal face portrait is dominating the world. I think that will be continue for a few years, unless someone studying the very new style of Latte, but I think it's still the animal portraits who can do more intricate pose, like more twists and tweaks on that, and also that beauties in the cup can explain to the judges. Then I think that was it. And also professionalism as a potential champion. Then like presenting yourself will be the key change.
I agree.
Your part that you have taken as a judge, it's completely different from being a competitor.
Oh yeah. It's completely different. I was able to understand how judges were in the high pressure, very, very difficult situation, the different side of the table. I thought I was the competitor's the only one who were nervous, But when I was a judge, I was nervous too. Lots of responsibility on the numbers, on the score sheets, and you have to be responsible on that. So it was kind of different type of pressure and responsibility for the competitors. Yeah, it was a really great experience.
And how long have you been a judge?
I started judging since 2016. Started judging the world in 2017. So recently completed judging in Denmark, Copenhagen last year. Yeah.
Which competition? Latte art?
Latte art.
Latte art.
Yeah.
Did you want to be part like a judge in other competition?
I judged barista good spirit latte art in Australia, but the world's latte art only. But I'm interested in judging the other part of the judging in the world as well. So as soon as I have a chance, I started to judging the brewers in Australia. I go back to judging the barista again. So hopefully I get the certificate for the world soon and judge the world soon. Yeah.
Okay. And you have been a barista, you have been an entrepreneur, now you're a roaster. What activity do you enjoy the most?
Oh, everything is different. So working as a barista and being a roaster, that's completely different. And also being an entrepreneur, that's also the different. So it's very hard for me to say what's the best. I sometimes miss the time when I was a barista behind the machine, talking to the customers. They love my coffee. I love their, loyalty. And then roaster, it's a completely different world. You source the greens, cup it, taste it, and find out quality, make it blended or single. That sort of journey is also very, very interesting at the moment. But at the same time, running a business as an entrepreneur, it's so different, different type of like efforts in numbers, taxes, regulations, something like that. So pretty much I enjoy everything. I just enjoy as it is. Yeah.
More balance.
Cuéntanos un poquito de las cafeterías ahí en Australia. Sé que cierran temprano. ¿Cuál es la diferencia a nivel internacional? ¿Qué diferencia hay?
Could you tell us about how is the coffee scene in Australia? Here we open very early in the morning and close very late in the afternoon. How about there?
Australia starts very early and close very early. So basically, some places start like 6 a.m., but we open at 7:30 and close 3:30 in the afternoon. So yeah, it's pretty much free time in the afternoon. And also customers are, I think the normal customers don't want to drink coffee after 5 because they cannot go sleep. Yeah, I think it's kind of, mythical, or I'm not sure, but it's just culturally they stop drinking coffee after 4, 5. So it's naturally, the industry is formed like that. So early start, early finish.
Okay.
So if you want a coffee in the afternoon, you go to the convenience store?
You can go to convenience store, but some places they open till very late.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, some places they're like very packed with the customers who wants a coffee.
Also, in the roastery, do you open from early and close at 3 o'clock, more or less?
We the roastery we close around 4:30.
Okay.
4:30, but still people are looking for coffee, so we consider open a bit later. But yeah, I don't know, still 4:30. Yeah.
And in the roastery, do you also have do you have a coffee shop?
Yes, half is the roastery, the other half is the cafe.
Okay.
So you can come in. Yes, you can come in and enjoy the various coffees as much as you can, and then
Okay. Caleb, what inspiring you to continue developing your skill as a barista?
It's a very hard question. I don't know what to say. So working as a barista, working in the coffee industry is not easy, you know? Everyone knows. So I think you should motivate yourself. Is that what you're asking? Yeah. Because the coffee making is kind of repetition. Grind it, extract it, steam it, pour it. See you later. In order to do that, and you want to grow in terms of that process, you want to have the reason why you're doing this. And then also you have the goal, like short term or long term, you should have a goal for not being exhausted in too early. So what I did was like, okay, in my 6th year in barista career, I was exhausted, making 600 coffees a day. I don't like this life. So I was going to quit. So I set the whole new life during the competition. So the competition was my goal. Okay, I compete once. Whatever the result is, I'll quit coffee. And the first competition, I came 2nd place in Australia. So I couldn't quit. Oh, maybe I should try once again. Then I won the Australian Latte Championship and won the Worlds. So I cannot quit till now. So in life, really don't know where you go. So before you quit, you gotta do something. And then I think that's the best way you can continue in this industry.
Caleb, ¿qué viene para ti ahora? ¿Cuáles son tus proyectos, tu futuro? Y si eres casado.
From now on, what are your projects professionally?
My project, opening more shops. Yeah. So now first shop is a cafe, second is the roastery, and the third will be the bakery.
Oh.
Yes, when 3 shops are working well, then probably my first overseas branch will be open in Singapore. It's very early stage, but I'm actually working with someone in Singapore. And the next one will be Thailand.
Okay.
And hopefully in Malaysia too. So it's very early, but I'm going to expand to the...
How about Korea?
Korea? Oh, maybe, yeah. I get a lot of asked, but I was supposed to go to Korea 2 years ago. But as a Korean, I don't know. I really need to study more about Korean market because it's very unique, different. So I need to study more because I'm more influenced in the Australian market.
Yes.
So I literally didn't know anything about Korean market. So it was very risky at that moment. So I stopped all the plan. But all the Asian countries except the Korea. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Pues queremos darte las gracias por haber venido a este programa y que no sea la última vez.
Gracias. Muchas
Thank
gracias.
you very much, Caleb.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Bueno, pues hasta la próxima.